Welcome to Family Friends Community, where we celebrate the relationships that shape our lives. In honor of Grandparents' Day, we're reflecting on something timeless. What makes grandparents so special? Whether they're near or far, still with us, or held close in memory, grandparents leave a lasting imprint. Today, we're sharing 10 reasons why their presence is a gift, not just to their families, but to the world. Reason 1, they carry our history. Grandparents are living archives. They hold stories, traditions, and truths that connect us to our roots. Their memories are bridges, spanning generations, cultures, and values. When they speak, they don't just tell us what happened. They show us who we are. What's one story your grandparent told you that shaped your understanding of your family? Number 2, they offer unconditional love. There's a kind of love that doesn't need to be earned, and grandparents often display it. Their love wraps around us like a warm blanket on a cold day. It's steady, patient, and healing. Even when the world feels harsh, their love reminds us we belong. I sure remember my grandmother's hugs. No matter what kind of day I had, she made me feel safe. That's the power of unconditional love. It doesn't ask questions, it simply holds you. Number 3, they teach through experience. Grandparents don't just give advice, they offer lived wisdom. They've walked through decades of joy, loss, change, and growth. And when they speak, it's not theory, it's truth shaped by time. Sometimes the most powerful lessons come not from lectures, but from watching how grandparents live. Their patience, their faith, their resilience, their life experience teaches us more than words ever could. And number 4, they create safe spaces. Grandparents often create emotional sanctuaries. A kitchen that smells like comfort, a porch where silence feels sacred, a voice that says, "You're okay just as you are." In their presence, we exhale, we relax. What space reminds you of your grandparents, and what feeling does it carry? Number 5, they model resilience. They've lived through wars, recessions, heartbreaks, and healing, and still they rise. Their stories remind us that pain doesn't have the final word, and that strength isn't loud, it's enduring. Ask a grandparent about a challenge they overcame, and you'll walk away with courage stitched into your soul. Number 6, they strengthen family bonds. Grandparents are often the glue that holds families together. They remember birthdays, host reunions, and pass down traditions. They remind us that family isn't just blood, it's belonging. In a fragmented world, they weave connection. They remind us that we're part of something bigger than ourselves. And reason number 7, they celebrate the small things. Grandparents notice what others overlook. A child's drawing, a phone call, a quiet visit. They cherish the ordinary, and in doing so, they teach us that the ordinary is sacred. In their eyes, we're never too small to matter. And that kind of attention heals something deep inside. Number 8, they speak the language of legacy. Grandparents pass down more than recipes and heirlooms. They pass down values and faith and culture and character. They shape who we become, often in ways we don't even realize until years later. What value or tradition did your grandparents pass down that still lives in you today? Number 9, they offer gentle guidance. Grandparents guide with grace. They don't push, they invite. Their wisdom comes softly through stories, questions, and quiet nudges, and somehow it sticks. My grandfather never told me what to do. He just asked questions that made me think. That's wisdom. It doesn't demand, it inspires. And number 10, they remind us to stay connected. In a world that moves fast, grandparents slow us down. They remind us to call, to visit, to listen. They show us that connection isn't convenience, it's commitment. Connection is the heartbeat of family, and grandparents help us keep that rhythm alive. Grandparents are more than family. They're spiritual anchors, emotional nurturers, and legacy builders. Their presence reminds us that love doesn't rush, wisdom doesn't shout, and connection doesn't fade. So this Grandparents' Day, take a moment to reflect. Reach out, share a story, say thank you, because when we honor those who came before us, we strengthen the roots that hold us together. Thanks for being part of Family Friends Community. You take care and stay connected.